Hey everyone, Jatt here. This week on Teamfight Breakdown, I wanted to talk about split pushing. A great example of a split push focused game was Counterlogic Gaming's match of the week against Cloud9 in Week 7 of the NA LCS. There are two basic ways to fight against a split push. Either you fight the split pusher, or you fight the rest of their team. Split pushing's a constant game of cat and mouse, and requires instant decision making. With that in mind, let's jump into this week's fight. 36 minutes in, Cloud9 has a Baron power play, and Darshan is trying to set up a push in the top lane. Therefore, Cloud9's decision is straightforward. Brute force down mid and overpower the other four members of CLG before Darshan can threaten with a split push. High's Alistar moves up and threatens CLG squishies off the turret. Aphromu's Bard responds with a Cosmic Binding, stunning High near the turret. To break the CC and diminish incoming damage, High uses Unbreakable Will and CLG retreat. Remember, Unbreakable Will is Alistar's most important cooldown, and High will soon regret using it so early. As C9 advance towards the inhibitor turret, they're looking to make a game-winning play. If they can win a fight here, their Baron-empowered push could easily be enough to win the game. So, High flashes in. And this is where CLG make the decision to abandon the split push and team fight. They know that if they lose this fight, Cloud9 will win the game. They also know that High's Alistar is without ultimate and diving an inhibitor turret, so therefore he can die easily. To start the fight, High's Alistar pulverizes Xmithie's Udyr, the only player on CLG whose flash is on cooldown. Unfortunately for Cloud9, Xmithie's also the tankiest player on CLG. High then headbutts Xmithie back towards Cloud9, who try to burst him down. And they could have, if Jensen's LeBlanc would have landed a full combo. Jensen's Distortion would have triggered 648 damage onto Xmithie, and by the time Aphromu's Bard lands a Tempered Fate on the fight, Xmithie was down to 498 health. This makes a huge difference on the outcome of the fight. So not only does Aphromu's ultimate trap Jensen and rush, but it also saves Xmithie and makes CLG's turret untargetable, guaranteeing that Darshan's TP can complete. And this is where the fight gets chaotic. While High's teammates are trapped in the Bard ultimate, he dies to a True Shot Barrage from Stixxay's Ezreal. Then, once free from Bard stasis, Xmithie's Udyr absorbs even more damage. Sneaky's Lucian hits him twice, and Jensen's LeBlanc also hits him with the Sigil of Malice. But thanks to Turtle Stance and a Locket Shield from Aphromu, Xmithie lives yet again. Rush's Lee Sin, assuming Xmithie would die, immediately ward hops to gain position in COD's backline, prompting Stixxay to flash away. Rush then kicks Aphromu over Huhi's Corki, and Sneaky tries to burst Huhi down while he's knocked up. Yet an exhaust from Aphromu onto Sneaky, and Huhi's own flash and barrier keep him alive. CLG then turn back onto Rush's Lee Sin, who continues to take turret damage. And with under 200 health, Xmithie's Udyr stuns Rush in turret range before Stixxay's Ezreal and Huhi's Corki finish the kill. But what were Darshan and Aphromu up to outside the base? Let's cover that now. Upon completing his teleport, Darshan's Jax jumps onto Jensen's LeBlanc and stuns him with Counter-Strike. And at this point in the game, Jax's burst is immense, and his damage prompts Balls' Lulu to burn his ultimate on Jensen. Dealing with the late game Jax isn't easy, so Jensen uses his distortion defensively while rooting Darshan. Balls also polymorphs Darshan at the same time, which is inefficient since the CCs overlap. Then, thanks to Darshan's Mercury Treads, he comes out of the polymorph sooner than expected and leap strikes to finish off Jensen. Amidst the chaos, Aphromu's Bard is being a complete menace to Sneaky's Lucian. He even flashes to position his Cosmic Binding for a stun. Now, only Sneaky and Balls are left for Cloud9, and they have to retreat. But CLG's not going to let that happen. The chase is on. Darshan's Jax flashes to try and catch Sneaky's Lucian with a Counter-Strike stun, but Sneaky isn't going to make this easy. He flashes away and avoids the stun. Then, Darshan leap strikes to close the gap, and Sneaky hits back with a crazy amount of damage. Sneaky's Lucian lands Piercing Light, 2 auto attacks, a Relentless Pursuit, and another crit, all in under 2 seconds to take Darshan down. Stixxay has Darshan's back though. He fires a Mystic Shot to finish off Sneaky and win the teamfight for CLG, 4-1. When playing as a split pushing team, it's important to remember that sometimes team fighting is necessary. When C9 dove CLG's inhibitor turret with no Alistar ultimate, it was the perfect signal for Darshan to return from split pushing and defend the base. Yet that's not to say that Cloud9's decision to dive the turret was wrong. If Xmithie died to C9's burst at the start of the fight, Or if CLG played any facet of the teamfight worse, C9 could have walked away with the win. But by accepting C9's aggression and matching it with the perfect collapse, CLG won the teamfight 4-for-1, took 2 inhibitors inside Cloud9's base, and positioned themselves to win the game and take hold of second place in the North American LCS.